Okay, I'd like to welcome you all to the second annual MachinEVO Award ceremony. And I thought I'd begin by giving you a brief history, what happened last year, what we hope for the future year, and then we'll get into the awards that all of you are eager to hear. So to begin with, last year was the first year that MachinEVO was offered to the public, and for several of us that are here today, that was our first experience. I know, looking out at the audience, I see Jens and Winchell, and I'm not sure if Alfonso, that was your first year or not. I know it was also my first year. And look how far we've come. This year, we are running a lot of what's happening in MachinEVO. With enough effort, there were hours and hours of planning and building platforms and sets and PowerPoints and machinimas for this. And as a result, the output is absolutely incredible. We have many official entries for awards by first year and second year people. And let's see, I count down. We have the Chinese group, the Euroversity group. We have Valred Cat and Hazel Dazel. We have the Spanish group. We have the Franco-German group. These are all absolute beginners. And I noticed that on my list, we are missing some. For example, Dennis produced 2 machinimas. And so if I start to count up all of the things that were produced just by our first year people, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new machinimas. Plus, there were thank you machinimas made, and some people started filming every time they could and started submitting films like of the party on our Facebook page. So I think you've got the bug, and that is a good bug to get. And I know you're eager to hear who the winners are. Now, we've split this into several different categories. First, we're going to give awards to the people who are participating for the first year. And we're going to give awards in 8 different categories. Actually 9, because then there'll be a People's Award. And then we'll do the same thing for people who have been participating in making machinimas for more than 1 year. I think we referred to them as second-year people. However, there are some, like Heike, who've been making machinimas for far longer than that. In fact, both Heike and Carol were people who were running MachinEVO for us last year. And so let's go to the Best Director Award. And that was a clear victory. It went to the Euroversity group. Would the Euroversity group please come forward? Letty, Ida, Alina, Ellen, would you please come up to the stage? Hey, look at in her lovely orange gown. All right, now we're getting people up here.
I've just got to find your award. I'm sorry, hang on. Give me a couple of seconds.
Okay, and their film was called Why Second Life. Used a variety of techniques in it. And it addressed the question that a lot of people who are not in Second Life have, of why you come into Second Life and how it's important for teaching or for learning.
Oh, thank you for all the good work in this group, and it was great fun. It was hard work, but I enjoyed every minute of it.
The second award is for Best Digital Storytelling. So you might stop, Letty, because The winner of the Best Digital Storytelling Award, there's actually a tie between two groups. And those groups, yeah, those two groups are, again, Euroversity and Red Cat and Hazel Daisel for Daffodils. So we're going to have a full stage. Hazel Daisel, would one of you
just
care to
ask
speak?
Letty to turn around so that we can take pictures.
Letty,
God, I have
you're
such a
gorgeous
beautiful
from
shapely
behind, but
bottom, you see, so I'm so proud of that.
Just
okay, but
I
the
don't
front
think
of you
anybody
is
else
sexy
heard
as
the
well.
sexy
So
Okay, okay.
just your arrow keys, Letty. Just your arrow key.
I would like to speak on behalf of both of us because now we are very good friends. I was very happy to work with Hazel. She helped me a lot. I'm a beginner. I'm a complete novice, and it was very difficult for me to get used to that. And thanks to the help of our moderators and Hazel, we managed to do that.
the next award is for Best Film Editing. Oh, editing. Drudgery. Can be creative, but it is also, at least when I do it, hours and hours and hours of work. And those hours you put in show. In this case, again, a clear winner. And our winner just left the stage. Oh no, Teitoko won again. Lyra, you need to come back up here. Yes. Our next award is for Best Visual or Special Effects. And we have a winner from a group that has been up here already. Daffodils wins. And congratulations. You did do it. It was very beautiful. And the thank you. A round of applause for her. This award is combining all those different things together, and it is for the best machinima as a whole. This was a tough call. All of the entries were pretty close. There was only a 1-point difference between the group that finally won and the other groups. The group that finally won was our Chinese group. And so Numa, Susan, Lee, if you could all come forward. That film also won the next award. The next award was for Best Language Learning Machinima.
Oh, wow.
So you need to have a second award. And it was the clearest victory we had. A lot of the other votes, the votes were very close, but this particular one was a landslide in terms of winning here. It was the Best Language Learning Machinima. It very clearly introduced phrases, reviewed what was learned. It could be used immediately in a classroom.
Fantastic. I'm happy, overloaded to take it to Shiida and congratulate her very much for this award because she really, really deserved it.
Okay, and we have now the last of these first set of awards here, though we have a couple other awards for first-year people. But the last award that is in our general categories is for the Best Informative Machinima. And this is a machinima that is quite more into either documentary mode or teaching how to do something. And it was a hands-down victory. This went to the Euroversity group. So this is their third award. Okay, there is a different type of award. Alina, do pick up your word there. Where,
Still very fast.
yeah, she's a swift one. Okay, we have a People's Award. This is an award that was not created, or the winner was not chosen by our judges. It was put out to the general public to choose which award film they liked the best for whatever reason. And for the group that wins this is, oh my God, Letty and Alina, you have won again. You won the People's Choice Award. Okay, and then we have an honorable mention award that goes to two different groups, or when one wasn't a group, a filmmaker who have put in a lot of effort into creating films, and we expect to see great things from in the future. This would be the Franco-German group, Coco and Christoph. I have not met Christoph. I don't know if he's here, but I know that Coco is here. So Coco, if you would come forward. And also, Osna, Dennis, you need to come forward. He was a terribly good sport, though. Winchell was laughing while she was filming that session. Okay, so I see that we got awards in hand. These awards are different in color, but no less beautiful and no less earned by great effort. So let's go on to our awards for the second year people. A first award, Best Director. And I think that perhaps we should call certain people up and give them all their awards at one time. Because we have one particular person or their group that won 5 awards of the 8.
Wow.
That's amazing. That even tops Letty's group. Nope. Letty's group was the Incredible 4, but not to be outdone. There is one group that won, or one director that won Best Director, Best Film Editing, Best Virtual or Special Effects, Best Machinima as a whole, and Best Language Learning Machinima.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. And the different people competing for these awards were the Spanish group with Alfonso and Tuana, the Rosaletta submission, our own Carol Rainbow. I had a submission. Jens had a submission. Heike and Mika, I'm not sure I'm saying that right, had a lovely German story with a cat and an otter. And Lynn also had the submissions for Vertlantis, the interviews. All those people were competing, and one won 5 awards. That is Carol! Carol Rainbow! You are outstanding!
Oh, I'm shocked.
Oh dear, I would hug you if I wouldn't kill you with my trophy.
Bravo! Bravo!
Woo! Woo!
Oh wow, what a surprise. I thought we were
So
just...
give yourself
you're
another
wonderful.
award. You give yourself another 5 awards. Jeez.
Oh wow, thank you very
Incredible.
much.
Yes, I agree. Also, if there was an award for voice, she would definitely get it. Her voice is always perfect in these. There were several people in the background who are not being nominated for any awards, even though they did a tremendous amount of work. For those of you who missed sessions, you were able to go online and see recordings of those sessions, which often meant that people had to stay up to ridiculous hours in the morning just so that they could film our sessions. In fact, I think in one of them you can hear some snoring. Not sure, but maybe. Those people, I think, deserve a very healthy round of applause, and I think they should be given MachinEVO awards as well. I would like to call up here Winchell and Alfonso and Heike and Carol. All of these four people did so much in the way of making all of the information available to people, even if there were time zone problems or computer problems. It was just incredible, especially since we've got that effort this year to bring in people from Asia, and their time zone did not work particularly well for anybody else. And yet, every session was filmed. I don't know, Carol, if you can give yourself an award, but you,
I certainly can.
I think you can
That's
wear
not a
it.
problem.
All right.
Well,
And
if
not
I
only-
can and pass
Yes.
you an award,
well, I didn't do any
because
filming.
out of this group of people, you and Jens, can Jens come up? Can Jens come up, please? Because we've
And
also
Peonia.
decided to give you both an award.
What about Peonia? Peonia should be here.
And Peonia,
He used
yes,
to accept
this
an
is the
award if
moderator
Peonia is not
award.
up here with us.
So I'm going to pull this special award for us moderators out. We'll hand it over to Barbara and Jens, first of all, because you've been the most engaged, the busiest, the most present, the most productive, the most moderating, and the most wonderful moderators ever that we've come across. Jens, he gets a special MachinEVO award, which is of a special color, but I'm going to share it with those like Alfonso and Winchell. It's the special award, which has a different color for
Have you
most
given it?
tremendous amount of work.
Jens should get a second award
Ah,
just
Jens.
for putting up with me.
Now we have to do a special round of applause for Jens. Applause for Jens, because he's absolutely been instrumental for this MachinEVO. I don't know what MachinEVO would be without him.
Last year and this year, actually.
Yeah, Jens, this is your award. This year and last year,
Ah, yeah.
absolutely. Cannot thank you enough for your efforts. All of our efforts, but especially to Jens and Barbara. Wouldn't you agree in the audience? Barbara and Jens deserve a very, very special applause.
Thank you.
Bravo! And Jens, would you also want to say a few words? No, you don't get a lot of word in when women are speaking.
Well, it has been great to do some work and help you out, you guys, and explore our passion in filmmaking, machinima making. And I hope you got the bug for it in the future, and we can create a great network here at Edunation, language teachers. So that's my wish for the future.
And absolutely a great event. I have to say also that this the awards have been given by 12 professionals. And I would like to mention that just for the recording.
Oh, yes, yes.
Because this was not done by us or the moderators or anybody. There was a People's Choice Award, yes, but only one of the 9 awards. And I would like to mention the jury members itself, who went out of their way to watch all of the videos. They got some spreadsheets. They had to actually mark each of them. So each award: best director, best cinematographer, best film editing, best language learning video, best... okay, if I may name those in the jury, just read off the list, because this is really them who have voted. Amongst others is Daniel Moschel, who is a producer at the ZDF, which is a German TV station, a public TV station. And Daniel Moschel was the... oh, do you hear me at all?
Yes.
I seem to have lost voice here. Okay,
No, we hear you.
I'm fine. Can you just give me a thumbs up that I can continue? Everyone, yes, thank you.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
Okay, I would like to mention Daniel Moschel, who was the producer of Log Into Life, which is a full-length documentary on Second Life and some of its residents, amongst others Jendel Heron and several others, some handicapped. And so he brings up the point that handicapped people do get a second life chance. Amongst others then also Bernard Dragster de Prey, and Pookie Amsterdam. And Pookie and Dragster have produced Fluffy, a series that had been watched 10,000 times on the web. Pookie Amsterdam, her channel has more than 1 million hits. Part of the jury was also Bryn Orr, who is an artist in Second Life. And if you remember in My Avatar and Me, there was a situation where Mikkel, or in form of Mike Proud, entered the cave where the clock was there. Bryn Orr was the creator of this clock. This clock, this 10,000 year clock, which was meant to be embedded in the mountains, yeah. Then also part of the jury was JJ Sifanya. JJ is the main machinima contest organizers of the UWA, which is the University of Western Australia. They've done a machinima contest last year with more than 20 entries, as far as I know, even more. They awarded more than 700,000 Linden dollars to the winners. And one of the winners was, the second prize winner was Natasha Rand and Karima Hoysan. And Natasha and Karima produced this machinima together, and they both each were part of the jury. Also part of the jury was Gromit Mayo. Now Gromit is in real life, he is a video commercial producer for a main publisher in digital publisher in Germany. And they do, amongst others, they do video commercials for the Deutsche Bahn or something like that. Yeah, very successful. His latest video commercial at Christmas for the Deutsche Bahn had received 1 million hits on YouTube. Also part of the jury was Mikkel Stout and Rob Gold. These are the real life names of Mike Proud and Rob, the two. One is the co-director, one is the cameraman of My Avatar and Me, a TV fantasy documentary. Also part of the jury was Tom Layton. Now, I'm not so familiar with Tom Layton himself, but I heard that he is instrumental in the Alice Academy, and also he founded Cyber School. And he does a lot here in Second Life, as far as I know. Well, the Alice Academy is in Second Life. Yeah, it's a teacher training facility. Then also part of the jury was Marius Madrigal. Marius, who is a German-French teacher in Paris, who was part of MachinEVO last year, voted and offered to do MachinEVO the jury this time round, because their production last year won also many awards. It was a production with Rosa Violetta. Then I can just say that when we watched all of the voting of the jury to take place, is every one of us got awards, every one of the groups. And it was just that with some, there were more awards than the others, but every one of us got Best Director, Best Machinematógrapher, Best. Rosa Violetta got a number of awards. Chuan got awards. Lynn Hans interviews, they got a number of awards, but it was that they were awarded something else in a category. For example, they were awarded, for example, Best Informative Machinima, but then again Best Film Editing. And so the actual convincing number of jury votes on one particular category was the determining factor.